You know how some nights just feel off? Like the darkness is paying attention. That's how last night felt, but I had no idea what was coming. I've lived in this cramped apartment for 3 years, and across the hall, apartment 2C, there's a door nailed shut with thick, rusted boards. No one talks about it. Management shrugs when you ask. I always assumed it was just abandoned, until tonight. As I lay in bed, the walls thrummed with a knocking, slow and insistent. It was coming from my side. I pressed my ear to the wall, heart pounding. The knocks grew louder, more frantic, echoing through the thin plaster like someone was desperate to be let out, or in. I called the building's emergency number, but it just rang. Sleep was impossible, so I paced my living room, every nerve in my body stretched tight. At 3:17 a.m., the knocking stopped. Silence. Then, a soft voice whispered my name, so close it felt like whoever, or whatever, was right behind the wall. I grabbed a flashlight and crept toward the sound, my breath fogging in a sudden chill. The voice started pleading, begging me to open the door. It mentioned things about my childhood only I could know, details no neighbor could possibly guess. My hand shook as I pressed against the paint-blistered wall, and it felt strangely warm, pulsing beneath my palm. That's when I noticed something leaking from a crack between the floorboards, a thin line of dark, oily liquid, trickling from the wall's base. I followed it, and as I did, the voice grew distorted, less human, more guttural. Suddenly, the lights flickered and I was plunged into darkness, the room vibrating with a cacophony of knocks from every side. In the pitch black, I realized the boards across the hall weren't to keep something in. They were to keep it from finding another way out. As I fumbled for my phone, a single, icy finger tapped on my shoulder, from inside my own apartment.